Imagine the thrill of a beach day suddenly turning into a spine-tingling adventure as you stumble upon mysterious objects, perhaps even body parts, buried in the sand. It's quite ironic that a place meant for relaxation can sometimes become unsettling when strange items appear out of nowhere.
The mystery debris is spherical in shape, 5 feet in diameter, and made of metal because it's rusting in some spots.
Many beachgoers have experienced the discomfort of stumbling upon these strange objects lurking in the sand, prompting questions about their origins. In today's video, we will explore 20 most spine-chilling discoveries ever made on beaches. Number 20. Human remains. The appearance of human remains washing ashore on beaches is one of the world's creepiest and most mysterious occurrences. It may sound like something out of a horror movie, but it's a natural phenomenon that happens more often than you might think, especially in certain areas like the Pacific Northwest. Since 2007, over 20 detached human feet have been discovered along the shores of the Salish Sea, spanning British Columbia, Canada, and Washington, USA. Strangely, many of these feet were found still encased in shoes, aiding their buoyancy and preservation against decomposition. Authorities assure that these findings are not the result of foul play. Rather, they suggest that the feet belong to individuals who perished in accidents or took their own lives. As bodies decompose in water, extremities like feet can detach and be carried by currents until they wash ashore. In a similar vein, in February 2021, campers stumbled upon the foot of Melissa Caddick, a missing woman from Sydney, Australia, on the south coast of New South Wales, over 124 miles from where she was last seen. It's suspected that Caddick, accused of fraudulent activities, took her own life. Furthermore, in August 2022, human skeletal remains were unearthed at Lake Mead's swim beach area in Nevada, USA, marking the third instance of such discoveries as the lake's water levels receded due to drought. Number 19. Green algae. Every summer in Qingdao, a bustling city located in East China, residents and tourists alike witness a remarkable natural spectacle: the annual invasion of fluorescent green algae along the coastline. This phenomenon transforms the once pristine beaches into vast expanses of vibrant green, creating a unique sight that draws attention from far and wide. Despite concerted efforts by the government to tackle the issue, combating the algae invasion remains a formidable challenge. Originating from the Yellow Sea, the algae accumulate along the shores of Qingdao, becoming a familiar sight for locals and visitors alike. In photographs capturing the scene, Chinese tourists can be seen grappling with the algae in various ways. Some apply it to their bodies, while others take more immersive approaches, opting to bury themselves in the green mass. In an intriguing twist, people have found creative outlets amidst the algae invasion, using the abundant greenery to craft sculptures and intricate sand art by mixing it with sand. According to official statistics, the algae bloom has covered approximately 8,900 hectares of land in Shandong Province, China. To address this ecological challenge, authorities have mobilized a substantial fleet of ships, totaling 2,173 vessels, for cleanup efforts. These extensive endeavors have resulted in the removal of over 70,000 tons of algae from both land and sea, with a significant portion, 40,000 tons, specifically collected from the coastline. While the algae themselves are not inherently toxic, they pose a potential threat to marine life, including fish and other aquatic organisms. Thus, ongoing efforts to mitigate the algae invasion remain critical for maintaining the ecological balance of the region's coastal ecosystems. Number 18. A sinkhole. Sinkholes are geological phenomena that can occur when the surface layer of the Earth collapses, but encountering one near a beach is relatively rare. However, in 2021, nature showcased its remarkable power with the emergence of a massive sinkhole on a popular beach in Queensland, Australia. The unexpected appearance of this sinkhole, estimated to be about 500 feet or 150 meters wide, stunned locals and drew crowds of curious tourists. Geologists and scientists swiftly descended upon the scene to investigate the cause of this extraordinary event, which was attributed to the unstable coastal geology and extreme weather conditions prevalent in the area. What initially began as a small opening gradually expanded into a gaping chasm, leaving observers in awe of the sheer scale of the phenomenon. Ultimately, the cause of the sinkhole was determined to be a coastal landslide, likely triggered by heavy rainfall and storm surges. Number 17. Unknown sea creature. When you explore the sandy shores of the Bolivar Peninsula near Galveston Bay, you're in for a journey full of hidden surprises. At Bolivar Beachcombers, a lively group of beach lovers share their exciting discoveries on social media. Together, they've created a big collection of cool things found in the ocean, like sea glass and sand dollars. Each find makes exploring the coast even more magical. However, amidst the allure of nature's gifts, there are moments when surprises take on a more eerie tone. Recently, Patricia Ducote sought assistance from the Bolivar Beachcomber Facebook page in identifying a peculiar sea creature her friend had stumbled upon. The photo she shared depicted a discolored marine inhabitant adorned with rows of teeth, eliciting a mix of humorous and bewildered responses from fellow enthusiasts. From Muppet character comparisons to declarations of steering clear of beach waters, the reactions painted a vivid picture of the intrigue this creature stirred. Offering a scientific explanation, Lauren Johnson from the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department suggested that the strange creature was likely the gills and gill arches of a big sportfish, left over from a fishing trip. The feathery parts attached to bony gill arches and the spiky bits that looked like fangs added to the mystery of the discovery. This isn't the first time the Texas shoreline has played host to enigmatic sea visitors. Previously, a lifeless snapper eel and a colossal American eel made unexpected appearances, reminding beachgoers that every stroll along the coast might unveil a unique chapter of the ocean's narrative. Number 16. Toxic or hazardous waste. One of the most infamous incidents of toxic waste washing ashore occurred during the syringe tide of 1987 to 1988, spanning Connecticut, New Jersey, and New York. During this period, illegal barges clandestinely dumped significant quantities of medical waste, including hypodermic syringes and untreated garbage, into the ocean. As a result, these hazardous materials washed up on beaches along the Jersey Shore, in New York City, and on Long Island, leading to the closure of numerous Atlantic coast beaches and sparking widespread public health concerns and outrage. The repercussions of the syringe tide were far-reaching, prompting the enactment of new legislation to regulate ocean dumping and waste management practices. Additionally, the incident heightened public awareness of the detrimental environmental impacts of marine pollution, catalyzing efforts to address and mitigate such hazards. Another poignant example of toxic waste washing ashore occurred with the tragic Express Pearl container ship disaster in May 2021, which unfolded in the Indian Ocean. Following a devastating fire on board, the vessel sank, releasing a staggering 1,680 tons of nurdles, tiny plastic pellets used in the production of plastic products. These nurdles were subsequently washed ashore in billions along hundreds of miles of Sri Lanka's coastline, with the potential to impact other countries as well. There were reports of dead dolphins and fish with nurdles in their bodies and mouths. This was bad for both sea creatures and people. Described by the United Nations as the largest plastic spill in history, the incident served as a stark reminder of the urgent need for improved regulation of plastic production and transportation, as well as heightened global efforts to address the pervasive issue of plastic pollution in our oceans. Number 15. Illicit drugs. Instances of cocaine packages washing up on beaches have become a recurrent occurrence, with notable incidents reported across various locations, including Florida. In one striking incident, packages containing cocaine worth over $100,000 were discovered on multiple beaches in Walton County, Florida. Each package bore distinctive markings, suggesting potential links to illicit trafficking networks. Earlier this year, a significant cache of packaged cocaine weighing nearly 150 pounds washed ashore on Big Pine Key, further highlighting the prevalence of such occurrences. Similarly, in 2019, bricks of cocaine were unearthed on 2 separate beaches in the aftermath of Hurricane Dorian's impact on the Florida coast, indicating the unpredictable nature of drug-related incidents exacerbated by natural events. Another notable incident unfolded at Cape Canaveral, where mysterious packages discovered on the beach were found to contain cocaine. The contents, totaling over 60 pounds, were presumed to have been lost from a passing trafficker's boat. Number 14. Metal ball. In early 2023, something odd happened on a beach in Hamamatsu, Japan. A mysterious metal ball appeared out of nowhere, sparking curiosity. This sizable iron sphere boasted a diameter of approximately 60 inches or 1.5 meters, capturing the attention of both locals and experts alike. Upon closer examination using X-ray technology, experts revealed that the object was hollow, alleviating concerns of it being a stray mine, but leaving its true nature shrouded in uncertainty. The appearance of this metallic orb sparked widespread speculation within the local media, igniting fervent discussions regarding its possible origin and purpose. Despite exhaustive efforts by authorities, the mystery persisted as no definitive answers regarding its source or arrival emerged. Days of conjecture ensued, with numerous theories circulating amongst the populace. Experts from diverse fields endeavored to unravel the secrets held within the metal ball, yet their endeavors proved fruitless. While its hollow interior hinted at terrestrial origins, its dark metallic surface and imposing size lent an air of otherworldliness to the mystery. Predictably, speculation soared, with theories ranging from extraterrestrial artifacts to clandestine government experiments or remnants of a meteorite. However, amidst the fervor of conjecture, no tangible evidence emerged to substantiate the notion of the ball originating from space. Number 13. The Great Shoe Spill. One of the most remarkable events in the annals of oceanography is the Great Shoe Spill of 1990. During a storm, a container ship lost 21 steel containers overboard, 5 of which held approximately 61,000 Nike sneakers. Despite their prolonged exposure to salt water, these shoes remained surprisingly wearable and began washing up on beaches along the coasts of British Columbia, Washington, Oregon, and Hawaii. The appearance of these sneakers created a frenzy among beachcombers, who eagerly traded and sold them. However, beyond their novelty value, the shoes provided invaluable data for oceanographers. By tracking their movements across specific currents, scientists were able to test and refine their models and theories. The journey of the shoes lasted for years, with some even completing a full circle back to Japan, showing how ocean currents connect us all. The Great Shoe Spill of 1990 not only spurred scientific research, but also inspired artistic expression. Some artists utilized the shoes, or replicas made from trash, to create installations that underscored the environmental impact of marine debris. This event raised awareness about the massive amounts of trash in our oceans, which harms marine life and ecosystems. The shoes that washed ashore represented just a fraction of the millions of tons of plastic and other debris that enter the ocean annually, posing serious risks to our environment and health. Number 12. Whale vomit. While vomiting is common for humans, for whales, it's a different story. In September 2021, a fisherman found something unusual on a beach in Surat Thani Province, South Thailand, a 66-pound lump of ambergris, also known as whale vomit. This substance is highly sought after in the luxury perfume industry. The lump of ambergris found by the fisherman was worth over $1 million, a life-changing discovery for him. Uranus forms in whales' digestive systems when they eat sharp squids' beaks. These lumps can float in the ocean for years before washing up on beaches. What makes ambergris valuable is its unique smell, which develops over time in the ocean. Perfume makers love this scent because it adds a special quality to their products. Ambergris is considered one of the most expensive substances globally, with prices ranging from hundreds to thousands of dollars per gram. Number 11. Mysterious blob. Imagine taking a leisurely stroll along the picturesque Bondi Beach in Acapulco, Mexico, only to stumble upon a mysterious sea creature measuring a staggering 13 feet or 4 meters in length. This monstrous-looking being, discovered by beachgoers, has left experts scratching their heads and sparked a lively debate about its identity. The creature was washed ashore by strong currents affecting the southwest coast of Guerrero. drawing a crowd eager to witness the spectacle and capture it on social media. However, beyond the initial fascination lies the real mystery, identifying this marine enigma. Rosa Camacho, coordinator of the Civil Garden Fire Brigade, noted that despite its considerable size, the creature did not emit the foul odor characteristic of decay, further adding to the intrigue surrounding its discovery. Photos of the perplexing sea creature have circulated widely online, fueling speculation and leading to various theories about its origins. Some believe it could be a colossal squid, known for its immense size and elusive nature, while others suggest it might be a whale. The scientific community finds itself faced with a puzzling task, attempting to decipher the true nature and origin of this intriguing discovery. Number 10. Thousands of pink bottles. A couple of years ago, Polpeor Beach on the Lizard Peninsula in Cornwall found itself transformed into a vibrant yet concerning landscape, thanks to thousands of bright pink plastic detergent bottles. This neon invasion wasn't some avant-garde art installation. Rather, it was the result of a peculiar incident involving over 4,500 containers of Vanish stain remover. These bottles were part of a larger batch, 18,720 to be precise, that had mysteriously vanished from a container ship a few months earlier, only to resurface on the Cornish coast. As the National Trust, which owns the beach, organized cleanup efforts, there was a twist in the tale. Eager scavengers looking to claim a piece of this pink phenomenon were warned by the Coast Guard that they could face fines of over $3,000. Anything salvaged needed to be declared within 28 days, underlining the potential harm these bottles could pose to the environment. The mysterious appearance of these bottles raised environmental concerns, with witnesses reporting leakage. While the bottles were sealed, there was a risk of detergent entering the marine environment. The National Trust, along with volunteers, Navy members, and Coast Guard personnel, worked tirelessly to minimize the impact of this pink invasion. Amidst the cleanup efforts, the incident prompted creative theories and a touch of humor among locals. Some advised keeping children and animals away from the bottles, especially the foaming ones, adding a whimsical twist to an otherwise serious environmental issue. Number 9. Civil War Bomb. Recently, an alarming discovery shook the shores of Barcelona when a bomb from the Spanish Civil War era was unearthed on a beach, prompting authorities to swiftly evacuate the area. This unexpected and potentially dangerous find underscores the enduring and often hidden impact of past conflicts. The beach in Barcelona holds not only tourist appeal, but also historical significance, serving as a strategic defense location during the tumultuous Spanish Civil War in the 1930s. The bomb, believed to have been buried in the sand for decades, weighed approximately 176 pounds or 80 kilograms and was still deemed active. In response to the discovery, experts from the bomb squad were called in to safely remove and dispose of the bomb, ensuring the safety of residents and visitors alike. The evacuation of the beach understandably caused disruption and inconvenience for both local residents and tourists. However, thanks to the swift response and expertise of the authorities, the situation was handled effectively, and the beach was ultimately deemed safe once again. Number 8. Tasmanian Globster. The Tasmanian Globster is a cryptic creature that washed ashore on a beach in the west of Tasmania, Australia in 2017, baffling local residents who stumbled upon it while walking along the shoreline. Described as approximately 50 feet or 15 meters in length, with a light pink color and a rough, leathery texture, the carcass sparked excitement and speculation among both the local population and scientists. Upon its discovery, numerous theories emerged regarding the identity of the Tasmanian Globster. Some suggested it might be a new species, while others posited that it could be a known species of giant squid or a decomposing whale. Weighing about 4 tons and measuring over 20 feet in length, the creature's sheer size only added to the mystery surrounding it. Intrigued by the unusual find, experts from the Tasmanian Museum and Art Gallery were called in to examine the carcass and determine its identity. After analyzing tissue samples and other evidence, they concluded that the creature was indeed a decomposing whale. However, despite this scientific explanation, some individuals remain skeptical, and still entertain the possibility that it could be another type of sea monster. Number 7. Weedy Sea Dragons. In recent times, an unexpected and concerning phenomenon has gripped Sydney's beaches: an influx of weedy sea dragons washing ashore. These unique creatures, also known as common sea dragons, are indigenous to Australia's east and south coasts and are typically a familiar sight for divers and snorkelers in the area. However, there has been a troubling surge in the number of deceased sea dragons discovered along Sydney's shorelines. Dr. David Booth, a respected sea dragon expert from the University of Technology, Sydney, has been at the forefront of studying this perplexing occurrence. Over the past fortnight alone, Dr. Booth has documented the discovery of more than 20 lifeless sea dragons littering the beaches. He attributes this distressing trend to a combination of factors, including the tumultuous weather patterns in Sydney, heightened levels of pollutants, and the impact of large surf. Weedy sea dragons possess a remarkable ability to cling onto kelp during turbulent currents. However, their innate tendency to remain in familiar territories renders them particularly vulnerable during storms. Dr. Booth's concerns extend beyond the immediate implications of these events. He fears that the populations of sea dragons, particularly those in the northern regions, may be dwindling. Moreover, he anticipates that the effects of climate change could prompt these creatures to seek refuge in cooler waters further down the coast. Beachgoers must be cautious around washed-up weedy sea dragons. It's illegal to handle them and could harm their fragile existence. Instead, Dr. Booth asks people to take photos of any sea dragons they find and send them to him. By working together to collect and analyze data, researchers aim to better understand and protect these vulnerable marine species. Number 6. Holy Grail of Shipwrecks. Excitement rippled through the research community as news spread of a remarkable discovery on a Florida beach. A 48-foot, or just over 14-meter section of an old sailing ship had washed ashore, tantalizing researchers eager to delve into its secrets before it was reclaimed by the sea. The well-preserved segment of a wooden ship's hull emerged overnight on Florida's northeastern coast, capturing the imagination of experts from the St. Augustine Lighthouse and Maritime Museum. Museum historian Brendan Burke expressed his belief that the vessel could potentially date back to the 1700s. Notably, the ship's hull appeared to have been sheathed in copper, a detail that added to its intrigue. Additionally, carved Roman numerals adorned its wooden ribs, hinting at a rich and storied past. With a sense of urgency, researchers swiftly mobilized to document the artifact, capturing photographs and measurements to create a detailed 3D model. This rapid response was deemed crucial, as exposure to the elements and the shifting sands of the beach posed significant threats to the preservation of the shipwreck. As experts embarked on their study of this unexpected find, anticipation mounted regarding the potential insights it could yield into maritime history and the seafaring past of the region. Each detail uncovered promised to unravel a piece of the puzzle, offering a glimpse into a bygone era before the relentless tide reclaimed its lost treasure. Hey viewers, before we carry on, let's take a look at today's subscriber's pick. What in the world is this creature we're seeing? It seems to have hands, but where's the head? While one might assume it's a decapitated human, let's pause and consider the circumstances. Why would anyone find themselves in such a position? Perhaps this creature drowned, and hungry sea creatures took the opportunity to devour it, hence why it's floating with its head missing. But then you might want to ask, why just the head? So, viewers, we're turning to you for insights. What do you think this creature is, and what could have led to it being in this perplexing situation? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's unravel this mystery together. Number 5. Giant Mystery Object. A colossal and enigmatic object recently washed up on an Australian beach, capturing the attention of locals and experts alike. Discovered by a couple in Western Australia, this mysterious find is roughly the size of a small car and has become the talk of the town in Greenhead. The object's origin has sparked a flurry of speculation, with theories ranging from a fragment of a passing ship to a part of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370, which vanished in 2014. However, experts have since weighed in, suggesting that the object is likely a piece of an engine from an Indian rocket, possibly dating back up to 20 years. This revelation sheds light on a larger issue: space junk. With NASA tracking approximately 47,000 objects in Earth's orbit, concerns about the growing mass of space debris are mounting. This accumulation poses a significant risk, potentially leading to a scenario known as the Kessler syndrome, where collisions in orbit generate more debris, making it increasingly challenging to launch satellites vital for communication systems. While the object that washed ashore in Australia proved to be relatively harmless, authorities caution against approaching unidentified objects, as some satellites may carry hazardous materials. Number 4. Mythical Chupacabra monster. Yes, the legend of the Chupacabra is indeed intriguing. Now let me share a bizarre tale from Melton Peter Dema Park near Charleston, South Carolina, that's been puzzling locals. During a routine dog walk, Erica Constantine stumbled upon a mysterious creature unlike anything she'd seen before. Described as a bone-filled entity roughly the size of a small dog, with no eyes, a skeletal fin or rib cage, and a few remaining teeth, this odd discovery quickly captured attention. Erica wasted no time capturing the creature on camera and sharing it online, sparking bewildered reactions. Speculation ranged from possums or dogs to exotic options like iguanas or bobcats. Some even suggested it might be the legendary Chupacabra, known for attacks on animals and blood consumption. Eager for answers, Erica contacted a professor at the College of Charleston, but has yet to receive a response. Undeterred, Erica developed her theory involving Monkey Island, a secluded spot home to a colony of monkeys from a primate research center in Puerto Rico. She speculates one of these monkeys may have drifted to Charleston, supported by a friend's discovery of a monkey fossil on the beach. As the mystery unfolds, locals await further developments that may reveal the creature's true identity and origins. Number 3. Mysterious WW2 Era Object. Picture yourself strolling along the pristine shores of Mustang Island State Park in Texas, surrounded by the gentle rustle of seaweed and the rhythmic tales whispered by the ocean waves. As you wander, a park ranger steps into the spotlight, unveiling a peculiar treasure, a bale of rubber. Now, before you dismiss it as just another beachcombing find, here's the twist. This rubber relic has a remarkable backstory. It hitched a ride from a German cargo ship that met its fate off the coast of Brazil in 1944. Fast forward some 70 years, and this mysterious piece of World War II history washed ashore, causing quite the buzz. And this isn't the first time such enigmatic bales have graced Texan sands. In 2020, these maritime time capsules began surfacing on beaches in Texas and Florida, echoing the history of the SS Rio Grande, a German blockade runner sunk by American warships. Number 2. Creature with human lips. While enjoying a leisurely stroll along Australia's iconic Bondi Beach, local resident Drew stumbled upon something quite unusual. Drew quickly whipped out their camera to capture video footage of the stranded creature, revealing its most distinctive feature: large, puckered lips reminiscent of those found on a human. Indeed, the creature's appearance might evoke thoughts of something straight out of a science fiction movie or cartoon. Despite its peculiar human-like lips, the creature's skin bore a striking resemblance to that of a shark, leaving onlookers perplexed about its true identity. Upon closer inspection, Drew noted that the creature's mouth was located on the underside of its body, a feature distinct from that of a typical shark. After further examination by experts, the creature was identified as a coffin ray, a species native to Australia. Although its fins and tail were missing, the species' distinctive features were still recognizable. Coffin rays are known to inhabit temperate to tropical seas around Australia, often found in sandy areas and shallow bays. The unusual appearance of the creature can be attributed to various factors, including decomposition and bloating, which may alter its usual appearance. Number 1. Wooden cross. Imagine a regular cross washing up on the shore. It might not strike you as significant. But what if this cross were massive, painted, and adorned with barnacles? That's precisely what happened at the Ocean Manor Beach Resort in Fort Lauderdale. This remarkable discovery, spanning over 20 feet in length, left both locals and visitors astonished and sparked intense speculation about its origins and meaning. The debate about the cross's origin was fervent, with theories suggesting it could have come from Puerto Rico or even the nearby Florida Keys. Frank, the resort owner, interpreted the cross's arrival as a divine sign of protection, particularly after his sister had been praying on the beach due to a troubling dream. Determined to preserve this extraordinary find, Frank welcomed visitors to view and photograph the cross. To ensure its safety, he arranged for it to be moved farther from the shoreline. Transporting the massive structure required the combined efforts of 7 individuals and 2 SUVs, hauling it up onto the sandy beach. Some speculated that the cross might have belonged to an old pirate ship, possibly serving as a supporting structure for hoisting sails. Regardless of its origins, the appearance of this monumental cross left an enduring impression, infusing the shores of Fort Lauderdale with a sense of mystery and wonder. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.